infinity. I need to start thinking of these before I hit record. I have done breakfast today of just like English muffin with avocado and egg. And I have just like 2 big kiwis. Oh, that was very slippery. That need to be eaten. So, yeah, they're not long for this world, I think. Plus, I've got tea, I've got orange juice. I put it in a glass this time, not in a, what was the thing? Jam jar, whatever. And I've just been watching, like, on my phone while I'm puttering around the kitchen, um, old British panel show clips, like Would I Lie to You, and 8 out of 10 Cats, and 8 out of 10 Cats does Countdown, and I miss it so much. I only discovered them like a few months ago, and I just binge watched all of like Big Fat Quiz. I love Big Fat Quiz. And now, like, I just don't think they're gonna happen for a long time because they need to be like, I don't think it's possible to do that kind of thing over Zoom, is it? Jimmy Carr, get your shit together or something? I don't know, but it wouldn't be the same over Zoom anyway. Oh dear. Very sad way to start the day. But anyway, I am not housebound, but I'm waiting for 2 deliveries today from the devil Amazon. I know. I'm sorry. I'll repent later. And I got the message saying that they're supposed to be delivered today before 9 p.m. I really hope they're not delivered at 9 p.m. But I'm not willing to risk any runaround before that. So until I get those packages, I am in for the day. Bummer. I also did get a call from the post office, the postal service in France, saying that, I'm going to start bringing this out to the living area, saying that the 2 boxes that I tried to flag in like that random post, the mail outpost in like a suburb 7 cities over, that they got my message and that I could honestly, this woman called me and I was still groggy. I was sleeping. And so I woke up and answered and I was like, hello. And she was speaking really quickly. I caught most of it. She gave me a phone number that I can call to like coordinate where to pick up the boxes and all of that. But honestly, I couldn't understand most of what she said because my head was just not plugged in yet. So that'll be interesting to make a phone call later. I haven't done it. I haven't called the number yet because number 1, it's lunchtime and they probably won't be open until like 2 at the latest. Don't want to take my chances. And because I've been trying to track these 2 packages on the post office website, and the tracking service on the website is currently unavailable, maybe for maintenance, maybe a bug, I don't know. But I want to see if that's been updated before I do anything else. So, yeah. Other updates, there's laundry going, just a little bundle of clothes being washed, like Brad. Bon appetit, Warder. Okay, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. Bye. Well, good news on one end. Got both my deliveries. It is about 3 p.m. now. Bad news. Been on hold for about 20 minutes with the customer service for a different situation. Remember that rant that I had a few weeks back about the X-Pack deliveries, the boxes that were stuck in a random post a long ways away? I think I've heard that message about 40 times now. Yeah, they gave me a customer service phone number to contact, and I get that it's taking a long time because, like, deliveries are crazy right now, but I wish the music were a little more interesting. But anyway, one of the deliveries that I got today was blue light blocking glasses, and I swear I have half of my costume already for an 80s geek. Like, all I need to do is, like, draw some overdone freckles. And then find, like, something with a pocket protector. And then I think I'm good. Maybe I'll put, like, some masking tape here to make it look like they were broken. I don't know. Very nerdy feel. Like, they're a little oversized. I wouldn't normally have chosen these. But if they're going to protect my eyes from, hours and hours of translation, maybe it's worth it. It's worth a shot. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to keep waiting, I guess. 5 additional minutes of waiting on hold after making that focus, please. Thank you. After making that little recording, the oversized glasses, was still on hold with the thing, and then they hung up on me. The bitches. Well, did a second attempt for a call to the thing. I actually got 2 people on the line, and both of them said, not our service, I'm going to connect you to the right service. So one time someone connected me to the wrong one, and then I had to be reconnected again, and now my wait time is 6 minutes. Well, 35 minutes on the phone with mostly a dial tone, and I find out that both of these packages are waiting for me at my local post office, and no one told me. Cool. It doesn't say that on the post office website at all. It still says that it's like a million cities away, but the guy just gave me like a reference number, which I'm going to have to recopy because I had to scratch out a thing because I did not hear him clearly. But I think the post office closes in about an hour, so I might just hustle on over and grab those. That's very exciting. Oh, I need to put on deodorant. Oh my god, maybe I'll have a thing. Yee!
And I only have 9 minutes, and I'm going to have to jump on that other call.
In that case, I'm going to prioritize the trivia questions because I got those in from yesterday.
Oh, yes.
So, are you ready to be infuriated again?
Yes.
By the way, for the camera, I'm really sweaty because I just got home from running around like crazy. We'll talk about it after Mom has to go to work. Very quickly, world's largest registry of pedigreed cats, the 7-letter term for a person who is a connoisseur of all things cat-related, is a fancier. Cat Fancy Magazine, the Cat Fanciers Association. Ugh. A fancier. That sounds so frou-frou. That sounds so frou-frou and gross. I disapprove. Okay, human body temperature.
The category was cats. You knew it was going to be up, not me.
True. Like I grew up with cats, but like, I'm not obsessed. I now also like dogs. I used to be terrified of dogs because of Smedley and McGregor, 2 family dogs.
Between you and me, and whoever wasn't your blog, I have never liked dogs. I put up with them because people are so gosh darn excited about their dogs, and they really want you to love them. I really try, but I am secretly so relieved when they are no longer sniffing me and in my face and making me smell them.
Yep.
There's just too much energy. Too much energy in fur.
You are a calm. You would be a cat if you could be an animal. Like a long-haired cat. Come on. Like, you don't like to be constantly running around doing things. And you have a judgy face. For reference, we have a running joke about how when Mom raises her eyebrow, it looks super judgmental. And she herself, like, you are not, like, temperamentally not a judgy person, but your face sometimes gives you away.
Okay.
Question number 2, human body temperature. We got that right. And then it has a link that I haven't read. It says, maybe he wasn't as wrong as we think. Body temperatures are decreasing over time.
Wow.
Scary. Jelly Belly was also correct. Film director that has only directed 6 movies since 1971 was not the Harry Potter guy, David Yates, apparently. It was George Lucas.
No way.
Yeah, apparently there was some controversy over this because there's a sub-answer, there's a subline. Thank you to those who wrote in to clarify, we meant domestic box office.
Oh, cute.
So, I'm awarding us an honorary point for David Yates because we answered the question correctly based on the information that we had. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Number 5, the two cities.
I have to be honest and say we did not earn that point because I researched it.
What do you mean we didn't earn that point?
Well, I looked it up.
I did too. I did say George Lucas, but...
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't say David Yates until I looked it up, so I don't think that...
That's right. No, you're right.
We earned it.
No, you're right. I'm forgetting the timeline. Yeah, we didn't find this until much later. Okay, no, we didn't get that point. I'm awarding us half a point. I'm awarding us half a point for having an incorrect question.
Okay.
Spiteful. The two cities that make up the largest metro area that is divided by the U.S.'s border with another country. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Detroit, Michigan, and Windsor, Ontario.
Wow. Not even close.
I knew Canada was going to fuck us over one day.
That was kind of amazing. And also kind of cool.
Did not even consider Detroit. I thought Detroit was South Michigan. Oh wait, but there's a part of Canada that is latitudinally
way down,
longitude, like lower than part of the U.S. Oh, sneaky. These trivia people, they know what they're doing. Is it worth trying to do the 5 questions for today for you, or do you have to sign off?
I really should do my meeting.
Okay. I'll forward... Okay. Well, I can also forward this message to you so you can play it at home on your own.
Okay.
But anyway.
Let's start, and then I'll cut us off in 4 minutes until where we get.
Okay, I'll try to talk quick. Number 1, of all the actors who have played James Bond, well, I'm going to need your help on this one, only one hails from outside the British Isles. He appeared in one Bond film, 1969's On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Who is he?
George Lazenby, Lazenby.
So glad that you knew that, because I was like...
Yes, he's an Aussie.
Oh, okay. I was like, Roger Moore? I don't know. Number 2, prairie dogs got their name because they do something that dogs also do. What is it?
They sit up.
On their hind legs?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Mom, you are snappy here.
I already do that, but I don't know what that's why they're called.
Well.
But, yeah.
Okay, number 3, Carrie Strug, S-T-U-R-G, had to be carried to the podium to receive her gold medal in the 1996 Olympics after injuring her ankle on what event?
I think it's the track and field. Did she do it on hurdles or did she do it in the race? I'm going to say hurdles.
Hurdles? All right. Noted. Number 4, what epic poet, who may not have existed, was sometimes known as the blind bard?
Yeah, that's Irish. Rafferty.
An epic poet?
Yeah, it's the Irish bard from like the 1600s, and it's a Raftery. And it's not Rafferty, it's Raftery.
Raftery. Oh, I thought it was going to be like Homer or something.
Well, okay. Now remember what I'm steeped in these days.
True.
So in Irish bardic tradition, he's a huge deal. There may be Greek bards as well. I'm not knowing them so much.
I'm stuck on the epic poet. To me, epic poet is like Virgil, Homer, Aeneas, stuff like that. But I believe you. Yeah. For context, she is an Irish language history nerd. Number 5, last one. We can do it. Tom Hanks has starred in 3 movies with Meg Ryan. Name all 3. Okay, so I know Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail. I can't think of the third one. Hooch? Turner and Hooch? She wasn't in Big.
I lost you. It just cut out for a while.
Tom Hanks has starred in 3 movies with Meg Ryan.
Yep. So, Sleepless in Seattle, Shop Around the Corner, and...
See, You've Got Mail and Sleepless in Seattle are the 2 that I know. Shop Around the Corner must be the 3rd one.
Oh, Shop Around the Corner is You've Got Mail.
Oh,
Shop
shit.
Around the Corner, I think, was the original place on which the thing was made.
Ah. We've got 2 of them, but we need all 3 to get the point.
Joe versus Volcano, was she in that one?
No clue. I really don't know many Meg Ryan movies.
Okay, 11 o'clock. You need to go.
I love you. Thanks for playing with me. I'll text you the answers later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, poor mom has to work on a Wednesday. All right. I'm gonna find the answers to these real quick, and then I'm gonna go into a story time because, oh, Malanta, have I got a story for you. It involves that little piece of cardboard right there. All right, I have the answers. Going through back to front, Tom Hanks has starred in 4 movies, apparently, with Meg Ryan. The question says 3. I found 4. So Sleepless in Seattle, You've Got Mail. Mom said Joe versus the Volcano, which I'm going to give us that point because she said it while we were guessing. They were also in a movie called Ithaca in 2015, which was directed by Meg Ryan, but also she acted in it, and Tom Hanks was in it too. So theoretically, you could say that that doesn't count because they didn't have starring roles. They were supporting characters, but they were technically in 4 movies together. So let's just tie a little neat little bow on that right there. You see my bottle of Perrier just in frame? I can't get it out of frame. It's just going to be there. Epic poet. I'm so sorry, Mother. According to history, Homer was the blind bard. I believe you that Raftery was also called the blind bard. But I think globally it is recognized to be Homer. So I'm not going to gloat about that. Carrie Strug injured her ankle on gymnastics, on the vault. But, as I read the Wikipedia page about it, apparently she did the vault a second time, because she was part of the Magnificent Seven, the gymnastics team that all won gold for the U.S. In 1996 Olympics. I don't remember where that was. Although, now that I think about it, I do remember when I was 6 years old, I got to go to one of the qualifying events for gymnastics before the Olympics happened. So maybe I saw Carrie Strug doing her thing. I don't know. But I do remember being at an Olympic event when I was 6 years old, like a pre-event qualifiers. Maybe I was 5. I don't know. I was very young. Anyway. So Carrie Strug was injured on the vault in gymnastics. Didn't get that one. Prairie dogs get their name not because they sit on their hind legs, as we guessed, because they have a warning yip little, it sounds like a bark thing when they're signaling danger to others. So it sounds like they're barking like a dog, which brought me to one of the funniest things that the BBC has ever done. I think it's the BBC. It's from England for sure. I want to say it's the BBC, but I could be wrong. Let's just have a little, we're just gonna find it on YouTube real quick. It's just so dumb. This whole series, it's called Walk on the Wild Side. It is so silly. I love it. Sometimes I just watch it for a little giggle. My favorite one is there's a bird that has wings that he wraps around his head. Ooh, sweat marks. So sorry. That's really gross. Shouldn't have worn a light colored t-shirt. I'm embarrassed now. Okay, well, he has wings that he can wrap around his head. And I think in reality, biologically speaking, it's so that he can wade in shallow pools of water. And when he wraps the wings around his head, it casts a shadow on the water so that it looks like nighttime to the fish that are underneath, and then he can plunge down and grab the fish. But the voiceover for it is him just playing a game of nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime, and it makes me laugh every time. I'm gonna find it.
Nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime, just practice it, daytime.
Just love it so much. Data! It's like the childlike wonder that I just think is so funny. It, highly recommend. Walk on the Wild Side. I think there's a series, a few of them, a few episodes, so you could definitely kill a few minutes with it. So in summary, we got George Lazenby, and we got the Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan one. So I'm gonna say 3 out of 5. Okay, so I'm gonna transition very quickly into story time. So you saw me earlier on the hold on the phone with customer service to try to figure out where in the world these 2 packages were that were supposedly far away, and then found out that they were actually waiting for me at my local post office, which is literally a 90-second walk from my apartment. So I bustled on over there with my 2 pieces of paper with the order numbers on it, with the shipping numbers, everything. Waited in line for like 20 minutes at the post office. Security measures, no problem with that. That's totally fine. Got inside, gave the worker, the postal worker, a piece of paper with the reference number, the 2 shipping numbers, and my ID. They always need to have your ID, to say like, well, I've been told that it's not where it's listed on the post office website. Apparently it's here, according to this guy that I had on the phone. And he says like, oof, I don't think we have this anymore. I'm pretty sure it got shipped back to the US because it's been over 15 days. And I was like, God damn it. Why? Why does this always happen? I was so excited for like 20 minutes. Like, oh, I'm finally going to get these boxes and just be done with it. Now they've been sent back. I'm going to have to try to request a refund, which is such a big mishigas because I don't have any documentation saying that these things were sent back. I was so frustrated. And then the post office worker kept looking through the detailed breakdown of the thing, and he goes like, well, actually, let me go look in the back. And I was like, oh, maybe it is here. Oh, hope isn't lost. And then he comes back out a few minutes later. No, they're definitely not here. Crushed. And he goes like, they actually didn't even leave them here in the first place. They left them at in French it's called a tabac, which is kind of like a corner store, convenience store, but they have a very limited kind of things that they sell. They sell coffee, they sell cigarettes, they sell lotto tickets, they sell the French version of a money order. It's called like fiscal stamps that I have to get every year when I go to renew my visa, which is super fun. And apparently sometimes they hold on to packages for you. Thing is, like, with delivery companies that aren't the National Delivery Service, they can't always leave the boxes at the post office because that would be like putting your product in a competitor's warehouse, which is just not the thing. So I was like, oh, it's just the Saba down the street. Like, maybe I can just go there and try to find it myself. And he was like, well, it's been longer than 15 days, so they probably sent it back to the US already. And I was having my moment of frustration, just like, God damn it, why does this happen again? This is literally the 5th or 6th time that I've had an issue receiving these damn boxes. So super, super frustrated. And ended up like not storming out of the post office, because obviously it's not that guy's fault. I thanked him profusely for trying to help me out and was very understanding. I do not hold any grudges against any service workers at any time, but especially right now. Just want to get that out there. And then I was just like, okay, well, I need to de-stress. I'm just going to go for my walk. Didn't plan on going for a walk today, but just need to walk it out a little bit. Called my mom. She had me on the phone. We were just like debriefing about whatever. So that was actually when we were doing trivia. The second time I had her on the phone in this span of daylight. And she said, like, well, why don't you go to the Taba anyway, just to be sure. I was like, I just don't know if I want to set myself up for disappointment again. But yeah, okay, I'll finish doing my walk and then stop by the Taba on my way back home. Ended up going into a grocery store first because I finally, after 2 months of lockdown, have almost run out of toilet paper. As in, I had a 6-pack just before lockdown started, and I just put the last roll of that 6-pack onto the spool this morning. So needed to replace that. 2 months, 5 rolls of toilet paper. Am I proud? Is that a thing to be proud of? Yeah, yeah, I'm kind of proud. I'm not unsanitary, by the way. Every time there was toilet paper needed, there was toilet paper used. Okay? Let's get that straight. So at the grocery store when I got toilet paper, I also got a kilo of strawberries because I was so frustrated. I was just like, Mom, should I get a kilo of strawberries for €6? And she goes, if that will help you get over the stress of this packaged Michigas, then yes. I got a pack of strawberries. And then on my way home, I was just like, yeah, okay, just go to the Tubba. If the line isn't super long, just wait in it, see what happens. If anything, maybe they can give you like a document saying for sure, like even like handwrite a piece of paper that says like these boxes have been sent back to return to sender, something, so that I can try to request a refund. Got to the Tubba, waited in line for like really not a long time, 10 minutes, not even. And got to the register and I said, like, I have these 2 boxes that the post office said might be waiting here for me. Here's my ID. The guy goes off into the back. He's back there for like 5 minutes, and this whole time I'm sitting there like, don't get my hopes up. Please don't get my hopes up. And then he comes out with 3 boxes. I was expecting 2. He brought out 3. So this one and this one are the ones that I was expecting. One of them is definitely lighter than the other one. This one's light compared to this one. And then came out with this one on top of it. This is also very light, by the way. I have no idea what this could be. International mail returned. I don't know. I honestly, like, I must have ordered this so long ago that I forgot that it was somewhere, and I didn't, and I never got notified that it was at the Tubba. So fish, fish slicer. Oh my God, is this what I want it to be? Please let it be what I want it to be. I just never get notifications saying that boxes are where they've been left. So then I have to go hunt it down in one of like several places, which is just inefficient. And I'm not saying that it's France's fault. I'm not saying that it's the US's fault. It just, and this was happening well before this health crisis was a thing. So let's not even get into pointing fingers at Miss Rona. I have so much packaging to clean up later. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, yes! I have been wanting one of these for so long. It's a fish flipper. It's like a spatula, but super, super thin, so you can just wedge it underneath something, and it's so much easier. I thought this was lost in the mail. Oh, I think I might have gotten a refund for this. Oh dear. Well, sorry, shipper in London. Oops. I got it! This was the thing that I was waiting for. I'm so excited. I got it! Oh man, that just put a smile on my face. And then let's crack into these 2 X packs. I think these are both upside down. Yep, that needs to be flipped. Oh, it says what they are. It has the declarations forms on the label, but I want to discover it in opening. So let's do the light one first. This is one thing that really annoys me about this. They always have like this little raffia. It's not even raffia. It's like the waste of paper packaging. And I know that they do it so that the things don't get shaken around and damaged as much, but it's still an annoying thing to recycle. So we have, instant oatmeal. Honey and almonds, flavored with other natural flavors. Is this no high fructose corn syrup? Thank you very much. Is this a microwave thing? Microwave cook. Oh no, I can do it with hot water too. I don't have a microwave. This is exciting. I love oatmeal. Smart Food sweet and salty kettle corn. Never had that. Sour cream and onion Pringles. Oh, I can hear the crumbs in there. Oh, this is my childhood right here. This is very exciting. What is this? Stacy's pita chips, Parmesan, garlic, and herb. I've had these before. They're so good. Oh, I'm saving this for a special occasion. Okay, I know I was just ragging about this service, but oh, I'm so excited. What is this? Is this Kraft macaroni and cheese, like a single serving thing, I think. So you don't get the box. Ooh, because I have some feta that I like to put in mac and cheese, but I don't have any more mac and cheese from Kraft. Perfect timing. This is, oh, salted peanuts from Planters. Mr. Peanuts, rest in peace. Oh, I'm a little bit sad. Another salted peanuts. Fruit leather. Ooh. Fruit leather, 100% fruit ingredients, 0 grams added sugar. I remember this being a thing in middle school and being very dubious about it. This was the thing when they started to try to make lunches healthier at schools, way before Michelle Obama. I love you, Michelle, but you were not the first person to try to do it, at least not in Minneapolis. But they started having this in lunches, and I never tried it because I was always dubious, but now I have to. What else? We've got, oh my god, oh my god, Smucker's peanut butter. This is the kind of this is the kind of thing that you find in like diners, in like roads, like truck stops with like the packets of Smucker's jelly. Yeah, Smucker's peanut butter. Oh my god, this is so much my childhood. These little packets of condiments. I'm so excited about this. Peanut butter has molasses in it? Who knew? Is there anything else in this one? Yeah. Oh, another peanut butter thing. Cute. Okay. Is that it? I think. See, look at all this. All this wasted paper product. At least it's recyclable. It's not like bubble wrap thing that needs to be garbaged. This can be recycled, at least. That's very exciting. Okay. Box number 3. I love an unboxing video. Can't open it. Whee! Oh my. Okay, well this one's a lot fuller, I'll tell you right now. Sour dots. I've never had sour dots. The dot that bites back. Look at these little faces that they're making. That's very silly. With Tootsie. Wait, does that mean it has a Tootsie center? Why would it? That doesn't make sense. But it's, oh, it's Tootsie Roll Industry. It's a Tootsie company thing. Tootsie product. Okay, I usually don't like dots very much, so them being sour, I think is a good compromise. And, ooh, peanut butter Snickers. Hello, gorgeous. That's exciting. Mrs. Fields. I love Mrs. Fields. White chunk macadamia. Oh, Mrs. Fields. That's so sweet. Swedish fish. Meh. Again, with like the Twizzlers and the red vines and everything, people are obsessed with Swedish fish, and I don't get it. I think it's just like a chewy red candy that I just don't get. Okay. Noodly soup. I have one of these left over from one of these other boxes, so now I have another one. It's good to have for like when I'm feeling sick and don't want to cook anything. I'm happy with that. Bubble yum. Sure. God damn it. Another Pop-Tart. I don't like Pop-Tarts. I've never liked Pop-Tarts. I think I've tried eating maybe 2 Pop-Tarts in my lifetime. I just don't like them. I think they taste like cardboard. But I'm happy to give them away to someone in France who either hasn't had them or hasn't had them for a while. Mrs. Dash. Oh, they sent me one of these Mrs. Dashes before, and I only just started using it on like chicken and potatoes and vegetables and stuff, and I love it, and I'm so glad that I have another one now. And then, rice-a-roni. Oh, I love rice-a-roni. This one is beef flavored. Rice vermicelli, beef broth, and carrots with other natural flavors. Oh, that's exciting. Is that it for this one? Okay, see, now this is exactly why I haven't canceled this subscription yet, because with all of the headaches that I get from trying to get the deliveries, did it just get a lot darker in here? I think the clouds came over the sun. Anyway, for all the headache that I have from trying to track these things down, once I open them, it's like Christmas morning. Either something that I remember having and have enjoyed, like, who doesn't love a good Planters peanut who's not allergic to it? Or Snickers. I fucking love Snickers. Peanut butter? Are you kidding me? Delicious. Oh, and there's 2 squares. Oh, you could share it if you want. Why would I want to share it? And Mrs. Fields. Oh, my childhood. And then, or it's something that I haven't ever tried yet and I get to discover. Like, I've never tried the Smart Food kettle corn. Smart Food is like calorie safe, calorie smart, something. That's exciting. Or like, as an adult, I'm gonna try fruit leather. I've never tried before. Well, cool. Very cool. All right, well, I'm just gonna wrap this up then, and then put all of this away and recycle all of the paper refuse, and then get a handle on 6:30 now. I'm not hungry. I need to start thinking about dinner. Anyway, I'm not gonna eat any of this right now. I'm not hungry. Don't need to have any of it right now. In a bit. Hey, editing me. Can't be bothered to get a camera out just for an outro, so you're getting my camera on my computer. I'm too tired to try to find an eloquent way to say it. I'm in hibernation mode right now, under my blanket, already wearing my pajamas, although I'm about to take a shower. I don't know why I put my pajamas on first. Whoops. And I've also learned that wearing blue light glasses is not the best when you're recording things because you can't see your actual face. So that's cute. They're starting to grow on me though, the oversize. Anyway, this video is already too long. It's genuinely gonna take like 15 hours to upload, so that'll be fun. Yeah. Just gonna end it here. I did get another package from Amazon today that I didn't even talk about in this video, but we'll do that later, I guess. I gotta go. Bye. Good night.